Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Hello there, Cheese here. All of my friends are playing MaGMML3, and that's okay because I'm playing MaGMML3 now. It's, gosh, I every time I see that, I forget how much there was actually to fill in the gap between the contest and the release. But like, the release is here finally. Also, this is not my first attempt recording this. The first time, my graphics drivers exploded, so the video was not watchable. But yeah, this is the third Make a Good Mega Man level contest. MaGMML3 for short, started as a public contest held in the fall of 2018. Everybody had 2 months to design and submit a Mega Man level to be rated and reviewed by a panel of judges, and all those levels are playable here, exactly as they were submitted, with the exception of necessary bug fixes and quality of life improvements, along with extra content from a team of programmers, level designers, artists, composers, writers, to make it a full game in its own right. Plot and all, look at this handsome, very unrecognizable man. That still gets me. It's so obvious. And I don't know whether to expect the twist to be that there is no twist or there is one. Who could the mysterious Ernest Will be? Also, yes, the strongest, all of the strongest robots from around the world, such as Metal Man and Quint. Oh wow, was that McWiley's again? Right. The mysterious, enigmatic, and definitely not familiar at all Will Castle. Oh, that's us! We are there! Love those eyebrows. Oh yes. That's a good question mark box. I love it. Also, this is from last game. At 81, they were small potatoes. We got a lot more entries this time. And I've heard the highs get a lot higher, and the lows get a lot lower. I'm not using keyboard. There we go. So, yeah, let's start a new file. As we should. Alright, I actually get to advance the text on purpose this time. Oh, someone's moving over there. I can't recognize who that is. The fake mustache, presumably, over top of a real mustache is a spectacular touch. All the hints. Oh yeah, this is how it's set up. This time around, you need to clear enough, like, so the levels are broken up into 15 tiers based on the average of their judge scores. Tier 1 is the bottom, and you gotta, like, clear enough levels of each tier to fight the boss of the tier. And I think that's a really fun way of doing it. Better than last time. Better than all the other times. Like, this is my kind of partial collectathon allowance. Ernest Stadium, of course, yes, silly me. Calling it a castle. While we're waiting for our passes. Never mind, we have our pass. Actually, it's not just the views, it's like... Otto has a point, this is like Mega Man's fifth rodeo of this sort. At any... I do not remember this happened. Oh, right, you. The weird one. First annual robot tournament. I never actually checked to see whether that was the one that Mr. X hosted. Oh, right. Yeah. What an uncomfortable prison. I love the writing in this. Also, I think this is the first time we've ever been able to assume that Wily is around and behind something while he's in disguise. So, that's really, I really can't tell what that sprite is. Is that it's a little clearer in motion, but like, it is hard to parse. Anyway, we're gonna check out the bus stop first because I believe fast travel from the bus here is the main method we have of accessing any of the tiers and any of the levels. Thank you. Michael is the nickname. It shall receive no further nicknames. And there we go, fast travel. Just like that. Neat. So yeah, we've got this place in here. Hello, Ernest Will. Same to you. Man who we definitely haven't been trying to stop for years. Seriously, who are you? I'm worried. Tanko's not worried. This is Iota. They tell us a whole lot about the game itself. Pretty much exactly what I've told you. And by exactly, I mean I copied his homework and read his lines to you. There is one point I haven't covered, though. Hooray! Drunken boxing lessons? Why? Oh, God! I think I just want to talk to Dr. Light over here and get on with the levels, because it's been so long since I've played levels. We just started. Uh-huh, I believe you. Someone less trustworthy than Ernest Will, finally. Oh, shopping is on the second floor, along with weapon tutorials. I already know about the weapons. Hotel room. What floor is the hotel room on? Okay, so we want to check back in with Dr. Light occasionally. These are our weapons. Laser Trident for piercing. Bubbles for protecting. Tornado Hold for jumping and also clearing everything. This for shooting 3 ways. This, it's from a fighting game. That makes it cooler. That's Magneto's weapon. Like X-Men Magneto. Ice Wall. No, not you. I'll take that warning in mind. There will be... Yeah. But yeah, Ice Wall from Mega Man and Base. One of the best level or weapons from a game full of good weapons. Invincible Dashing. And Spark Chaser, which homes in on stuff. Reggae's on the tournament staff, huh? Oh yeah, there's like just nearly free tanks everywhere. Like these things are all over the place. It's great, it's great, it's great. Beat. Yay. But what if... Well, Roll has something for us, but... How about we just dive into a level real quick to get that urge out of our system? Any level should do, even the worst one in the contest. So, this is Fragile Man. He's sort of like Motion Sickness Man in that he warns you about levels that are way too hard. So yeah, while last time the lowest ranked level was an incomprehensible mess, and difficulty was just sort of consequential to that, this time the difficulty is very intentional. X6 meme by It the It. A 25% late penalty on top of very low scores across the board did not help it at all. And I've been through this before. Left trigger. Oh, not logged in. I was on the old version. I should be cheese now. I am cheese. My personal best is 52 minutes on this stage. Some of that was fiddling with controls, but let's dive in. I actually remember incredibly little about this stage, up till a certain point, at which point I remember literally everything about the stage. But I do remember that it starts with horrible long jumps. Okay. I gave it one earnest try. It's time for Rush Jet. Oh, also we got Rush Bike. Rush Bike is cool. But not what we need right now. Oh, right, you jump. Into pits. You get to... Right, you jump. Ah, badness. But it's over. And we can have regular level things for a while. Oh yeah, use crazy cannons for some reason. As if they're not one of the worst enemies in the Mega Man series. I know the people are many who would say the same thing about the flying shell, but I've played enough of Mega Man 1 to just not mind them. Gimme. Oh, that's why I barely remember anything. There was barely anything before this point. Mad feelings should be listened to. Let's go. Also, there's like the main collectible and then a little extra trinket that we see, the casino chip looking thing there on the progress screen. We'll find that later. Anyway, here's the X6 meme part of X6 meme. Except they forgot to make Blaze Heat Mix have the actual rising lava. There we go. Even without lava covering the bottom half of the screen, this is still horrendous. And intentionally so. Well done. There is a very specific sequence of actions that I've learned to take. Also, I don't like you being right here. We'll rearrange you a bit. To about down there. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep. Oh, I'm in the wrong place for doing this. How long will the muscle memory take to come back? I'm guessing this try or the next one, barring very clumsy blunders. If I got this backwards, I might need to reverse left and right switching. Also, I'm way behind. Well, don't have to wait for that grenade to go. It already did. There we go. Now I have to wait for another grenade to go. There we go. Switch to laser trident. Absolutely mandatory, because there's going to be a lot of flying shells. And you. Just sort of wait here, because there's another grenade if you're on any of the forward stuff. And the platforms are not good enough at this point. Practically every jump from now on... Well, that's not true. But the vast majority of jumps from now on are going to be the you can barely make it sort of variety. I think I want this. There's no even good way of getting rid of all the enemies there. I don't have the... Oh yeah, there's also a weapon wheel. I think I showed that already. I did. There's also this thing. I have no idea what any of this does. So, skip in that. Just real quick and handy. And then this is just one of the tightest jumps possible, because it's already one of the tightest jumps, except with a ceiling. Do I want to try to do it legitimately? Against my better judgment, yes, for exactly that one more try. Good. That's the hard part. Just screw it. And then we need to either take damage or use utilities to get going. So let's hold down the slide button. There we go. That gives us a boost on Rush Spike. And... bad. That did not work as intended. Anyway, the next part is extremely cool. What happens is you fall into this hole by accident because you're still on Rush Spike, and you find the token for this level in perhaps the one pit that a person won't fall into. Oh, and you respawn inside a bullet. It's great. This level has it all, really. Still have some rust, still have a brain to turn back on, don't mind me. Let's get this to work this time. Actually, jump this. There we go, jump that. Oh, there's a quick respawn. I forget how it works, because I never learned how it works. Nope. Oh boy, I didn't know you could time that like that. Ooh, this part's actually cool, because it's slow-moving obstacles. And a lot of, and like, just too many of them, but like... It feels like a fair challenge. It's the only one in the level. Okay, I'm over here. I really appreciate the attempt to get the player to land somewhere safe, but it didn't work. Anyway. Very threatening boss fight if you go about it without standing in the obvious blind spot provided. This is... Thankfully, after this, I will be seeing levels for the first time for real, so I'll be able to go about them while knowing what to talk about. Hey, wanna see something cool? I like how the wiggly beam goes over some of the ice blocks. Seriously, why would you do this? There's a lot to say about this level, and on that note, there are judges who say a lot about this level. I will be ignoring them and not spending 5 minutes on screen silently reading their comments to myself. Tier 1 was recorded while I was still recovering from intense mental fatigue and vertigo, so we'll be cutting around some of the less camera-friendly decisions that I made. What do you mean, please choose a link randomly?